what we got. We have another group of teams coming from FEMA today. How many people will be?
By the end of the day, there should be about 500 on the ground.
500 on the ground. So again, this is your show. We just want to make sure that whatever you need, including, well, anyway, I won't be talking too much. I want to hear from you guys.
All right. Well, Mr. President, we cannot thank you enough for being here with us, for showing your extraordinary support from day one. You called me that morning. We hustled into a little room in the Family Reunification Center so I could take the call, and you said whatever we need, and I said bring FEMA, and here they are on the ground. So it's been an incredible collaboration from the beginning with the federal, with the state. We had our Florida Emergency Management Director, Kevin Guthrie, here immediately. The governor has been here every single day. The senators, I believe, the same, and our state and municipal leaders as well. So the collaboration from the elected leadership to the police departments, all the municipals, of course, under the leadership of our incredible Miami-Dade Police Department and Freddie Ramirez, our director, and without a doubt, the fire department and our fire chief, Alan Kaminsky, who has led the effort of these first responders who are in the world's hands. Everybody is praying and watching these incredible men and women as they proceed day after day and literally have to be pulled off the pile, Mr. President. They are here to save lives. That is what they live for, and it is truly humbling. So we all know this is an unprecedented, devastating disaster unlike anyone has ever seen. It's shocked the world, and the fact that we've all come together is what gives us hope, is what gives us strength and inspiration. It does for me every single day as we talk to the family members, as you'll soon be doing, as they are waiting and waiting for news of their loved ones, as you said, and also those who've been displaced. I mean, it's just a crisis all around, but we are working together to handle the crisis, to get the answers about what happened here, and we can update you on that. And we are going to be examining every inch of this catastrophe with the full might of the federal, state, and local government to do so. So we want to make sure, the world wants to make sure that a tragedy of this nature never, ever happens again. So we have a briefing for you, and I want to start with our governor, and I want to thank you, Governor DeSantis. Your team has been amazing, but you personally have been amazing. You've been a steady, calming, reassuring, but forceful voice every second of the way, and it's been a pleasure to partner with you, truly. Thank you, thank you.
Can I say just one more thing? You know what's good about this, the way you cooperate? We're letting the nation know we can cooperate.
Yes, sir. That's right.
And what's really important, talking to Debbie about it on the way down. Come together. This is life and death, and so I don't think I just got back from 12 days in Europe. They wonder whether we can do this, and you're doing it. I mean, just the simple act of everybody doing whatever needs to be done is it really makes a difference.
Well, thank you, Mr. President, and you recognize the severity of this tragedy from day one, and you've been very supportive. We in Florida, you'll drive up and down these coastal roads, you'll see these buildings, and I've driven by that building, probably never thought twice. And then something like this happens, and you recognize in each individual unit there's an amazing story, and lives have been shattered irrevocably as a result of this. We've already identified, unfortunately, fatalities, people who've been 92 years old, have been the matriarch of a wonderful family. We have families with kids missing, and we even have young newlyweds who hadn't even been married a year who were in the tower when it collapsed. And so the cooperation has been great. The local, both the municipal and the county have been fantastic. And you guys have not only been supported at the federal level, but we've had no bureaucracy. When we're dealing with FEMA, we're literally getting requests routed from local to state to federal in no time, and the approval's happening. Yeah, and so that really I think is important. And so we've had people. This is the first response in Florida's history outside of a hurricane where all of our urban search and rescue teams were mobilized. So they've been going in and out of the rubble, searching, trying to find people, trying to rescue people. At a minimum, trying to identify anyone who may be deceased to bring closure to the families, which is very important. But they're tired, and this has taken a toll on them. And so the fact that we now have that search and rescue team from Virginia here, and I know we have some more on the way, that's going to be helpful, because this is grueling, and obviously the families' lives have been shattered. Mental health is going to be important. We're going to need some mental health support for some of the folks who've been in that rubble, because it's not easy to do. And but we thank for the support, and we do appreciate the collaboration for local, state, and federal. And you know, what we just need now is we need a little bit of luck, we need a little bit of prayers, and you know, we would like to be able to you know, to see some miracles happen. But I can tell you this: we're not going to stop. You know, until we identify everybody and until we do what we need to do. So thank you, Mr. President.
Mr. President, I want to acknowledge the leadership of the First Lady, Casey DeSantis, as well, who is very, very focused on children and mental health issues and is bringing that agenda to our discussions. And of course, we've been including all of that, as you'll learn from our briefings, but we know how important First Ladies are, so we just want to be sure to give a shout out. Senator Scott, who of course not only is our senator, but was the former governor, and who's been on the ground for plenty of